What's up, YouTube world? Abs in the building, waffled on. We saying, people, you know, today it's going to be about best left backs in the world, best left backs that ever existed. We're going to try and choose five best left backs in the modern game today. And I'm going to find this task quite hard today because I'll be honest with you, I've not sat down there and done a load of research, but I can remember players that I've watched in the past that I think that are really good. I can pick out probably, you know, great left backs that existed in the past, but the modern ones, not so much. So interaction today, people, and we're going to talk about it today. So anyway, we all know when it comes to GOAT left backs, yeah, that there are two left backs that come to mind straight away. You're probably going to know who they are. But if you don't know, we'll just do a visual, yeah? So the first one, and this is for the new schooly people, yeah, that never watched this guy, yeah? This is the first guy here. Let me just put up his, I'll put up a picture of him, yeah? So you guys get to know. Very special player here. There we go. There we go. Just share the screen. Make sure you slap the likes and all that as well, people. It's probably going to be a nice stream, debates and all that kind of stuff. Well, that's if there's enough people in here to actually do debates, but we're going to see how it goes. Anyway, so Roberto Carlos, one of the GOATs to ever play the game. If you think back to his career, this guy, yeah, attacking wise, amazing. Okay, defensively, but as a left back, he's renowned for his set pieces, his pace, you know, being able to just like bend the ball. Yeah, he scored some serious free kicks in his life, man, and it's all power. It's none of this, oh, step up and place it. It's just straight through that ball, bam. There's a famous goal. I can't remember who he scored it against. Was it against France? I can't remember the game where he scored it against. And he's shot it, and it's kind of bent out. And at the last minute, bent in the goal. One of the most craziest goals I've ever seen in my life. Big up to Nems in the building, my brother. I hope you're well, my guy. One of the best goals I've ever seen in my life, man. But he's also scored goals from crazy angles. Like, I remember there was one where he nearly scored. That's it, France against Barches. That's the one. Big up to BBK Sports in the building. Yeah, make sure you go and subscribe to my Jenna, or my Jinnah, as they say. I thought you were streaming today, man. That's why I was just looking around to see, is BBK streaming today? If not, you know what? I'm going to just do my thing in it. Because it seems to be around this time, 4 o'clock UK time. Seems to be okay, decent for streaming and stuff. But I'll be honest with you, I've not sat down and done researches. As I said, I'm going to give you a stream, you know, at least consistently for the next 2 weeks because of international break. And you know what? If it's talking about whatever, waffling or whatever, then we'll do that. But I'm going to talk about the players I kind of rated back then. My memory obviously is going, brain fog is just crazy right now. But Roberto Carlos is definitely one of the GOATs up there. Youngsters, if you never watched this guy, put on a YouTube compilation and go and watch this guy play, yeah, because this guy was amazing for country and for club as well. You know, one of the most successful players the game has ever seen, and a brilliant character as well about the game as well, because that's what you need as well. A left back usually has a bit of character to them. But in saying about character to them, the next guy, I don't think he had that much character, to be honest. He was a bit of a slimy guy. Big up to BBK, man. Just woke up and that. Bit of a slime guy, but bro, the next guy, he became one of the best. He became the best left back in the world. And it's not a bias thing, and you guys know who I'm probably going to talk about next. But he became I would say, one of the best left backs in the world. He held most great wingers down at the time, where I would say, because we're not in a realm right now. We're not in a decade where we have great wingers, in my opinion. Yes, we have very good wingers. You can talk about the Amals, you can talk about the Sakas, you can talk about the Salahs and stuff, but for me, the great wingers that existed, you know, the Robins, you know, who's the other wingers as well? There's just so many wingers I can talk about as well. You know, just different wingers I could come up with. They need to come back to the brain, though. They will come back. You know, the Robins, who's the one who played for Bayern again? What's his name? The one with the scar in his face as well. I've forgotten his name. There were so many Ronaldos. There's so many different players out there that I can speak about in terms of wingers. I think that are so much better back in the day as well. But that's just me, innit? That's just my opinion. Obviously, it's my show, innit? So I'm gonna talk from my perspective. But the next person, we all know who this guy is. Played for my team. Went to Chelsea. And it's this brother here. I'm not even showing him. I'm not even showing him in a Chelsea shirt, yeah, because that would be blasphemy. Blasphemy. He's not getting shown in a Chelsea, even though he was the most successful at Chelsea. But still, we ain't showing no Chelsea over here. Ribery, that's the one. Big up to you, my guy. Big up to you. Yeah, brother. If I ask the chat, tell me about some of the wingers back in the day. Yeah, I'm sure there were more wingers, better wingers back in the day than there is today. But this brother here, Ashley Cole, yeah, this guy, I would say he was probably the best left back from, I can't even remember the years, but this guy, you know, amazing defender. I don't think he was that great going forward, to be honest, but he was just the perfect left back for me. I don't think the emphasis was more on left backs getting forward back in the day, because you had midfielders and wingers that can do a lot of the stuff. And as I said, you also had that second striker as well, that can also chip in as well. So I don't think like the left backs had to overlap as much as you see today. You've got players in today's game, like left backs, like, you know, the Calafiores and the Mendezes, and we're gonna get into them. They do so much work now, you know. They're like up and down, like flipping yo-yos in games. Do you know what I'm saying? But when you want to talk about pure left back, pure one-on-one defending, this brother, yeah, serious. I'm sure Ronaldo never got the best of Ashley Cole. I'm sure Ronaldo said that this was the best ever defender he's actually played against, because he never used to get change out of this guy. Ashley Cole would never give you change. Ashley Cole will never give you change. I'm telling you, this brother was a serious brother when it came to come to left back. So these are like two of the GOATs I've mentioned so far. I'm sure there's another one as well that I'm not even thinking about right now. But they're the two to come to mind. Sometimes people, yeah, it's kind of like off the cuff from here. I can't just like, I didn't have time to do research. So be honest, yeah, it's a nice day in London. I went out for a walk with the missus. It's a nice sunshiny day. I was thinking about the stream, but I was like, I just had serious brain fog. I was like, who's all the other left back? Maldini, obviously. He played left back as well, didn't he? For a spell. But I thought he also played centre back as well. But he was a GOAT for AC Milan as well. This brother was a serious brother. And big up to Nems, yeah, because this is Nems's this is what Nems looks like, yeah. Maldini, this is another GOAT. Another GOAT to grace the game, yeah. And there's probably so many other players, yeah, that I've not even thought about, yeah. But Maldini, let's bring up his picture as well. Let's bring him up. Look at this. Wasn't Maldini the guy, yeah? And this, oh sorry, this is gonna make you laugh, yeah. Wasn't Maldini the one that said, hold on. This is ironic, yeah. This is ironic. This is very ironic, yeah. What I'm going to say right now, yeah. And I was going to show you a picture. I'm going to show you a picture right now, yeah. Didn't Maldini say that this picture looks AI'd up? That he never had to make a tackle in his whole career. What's going on here? What is going on here? Let's close that. It's not the greatest picture of some of these pictures are just crazy, man. Didn't he say that he never had to make a tackle in his whole career? Am I right? Or if he did have to make a tackle, then you know that was something that was really bad. I'm sure he said something. One of his quotes. What was one of his quotes? Let me see. Maldini's quote. I just need to, you know, Maldini's quote on tackling. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is it. Paolo Maldini's famous quote is, if I have to make a tackle, then I have already made a mistake. This highlights his philosophy that the best defense is to prevent an opponent from becoming a threat in the first place through position and anticipation. When you look at our boy, and just slightly off topic, when you look at our boy Saliba, yeah, he hardly makes tackles, hardly has to make tackles. So just showing you that, you know, this is how players get great. But anyway, that's a subject for another day. But yeah, man, another GOAT. So that's 3 GOATs I've mentioned. Let me know any other GOATs that you know of that era. There's probably loads that I just can't think of right now. Is there any Dutch? I'm sure there's a Dutch left back that was really good as well. Who's the Dutch left back? Who's the Dutch left back? I don't know. Van Bronckhorst, he was good, but yeah, he was very good as well. But he's not my GOAT as far as I'm concerned. Marcelo as well. Remember the Brazilian Marcelo as well? Great player as well. Played that position as well. Very, very good player. Brazilians, man, they produce some really good left backs, man. They produce great fullbacks. You know what I'm saying? Dani Alves, Carlos, Marcelo, Jorginho, Cafu, you know, Alves. The list just goes on with Brazil. Who's Italy's left back right now? Italy's left back. It was Maldini, but who was one of ours? DiMarco, yeah. Did they have a really decent left back though? I can't think of anyone else in England who was on levels, yeah, as a left back. Can anyone jog my memory? Because I can't think of anyone. Let's go back to the old England team. I'm trying to go back to like Terry Vett, Stuart Pearce. Stuart Pearce was, you know, he was a great defender. You know, wonder the left foot as well. Great free kick taker. But was he a great defender? He was all right. He was all right. Obviously, he's not an Forest's GOAT, innit? France. Who do they have as a left back? Is it Mendes? I don't even know, guys. I don't even know. But talking about those 3 as the GOATs, I'm probably just going to go with those 3 for now. But let's talk about modern day and what the modern day left back has to do in the modern day. What does the modern left back have to do? And compared to yesteryear, is there a big difference, or does the modern left back have to do something different? So I will answer that. Lizarazu. Oh, hey. Lizarazu. What a baller. Yeah. This guy was serious as well, you know. Lizarazu. Look, hey, BBK's got the knowledge, you know. I should get BBK on the stream. But he's probably wiping out the the grains from the eyes right now, just sitting up, getting ready for that morning coffee and all them things. But it's a Razu. That's a name, you don't hear very often, man. But you don't hear some of these guys' names no more. Hines was a very good player as well, but certainly not one of the GOATs. There are more right backs than left backs, yeah, 100%. So when we look at big up to Nick in the building, when we look at modern day defenders now in the systems that they play, especially fullbacks now, yeah. When you look at the likes of Arsenal, we've got inverted, fullbacks. You've got Man United who play with, they play with like left wing. They play with wing backs, don't they, mainly? City, probably just normal. Liverpool, attacking, fullbacks. I'm just talking about the Premier at the moment. I'm not thinking about overseas. I'm just thinking more about the Premier League in the systems that they play. Let's go one step back, and I'm talking about yesteryear, but not fully back. Yeah. Who remembers Luke Shaw, prime Luke Shaw at Southampton? Who remembers prime Luke Shaw at Southampton? Because he was serious. He was a serious baller at Southampton. Had pace. He was strong on the ball. He could whip in crosses. He can defend. Even when he started early at Man United before the injuries, he looked like a proper decent baller as well in that left back position. Obviously, he plays more centrally now in a back three now, but I thought he was decent back in the day. I'm just trying to think of other teams as well. Andy Robertson as well. How can we forget about Andy Robertson as well? Prime Andy Robertson, yeah? Boy, this guy, prime Andy Robertson, was serious. Serious. He was one of the best in the world at some point, wasn't he? If not one of the best left backs in the world. Andy Robertson was a serious left back in the day. Defend, cross, one-on-one defending. He was very good. He was a very good left back. I'm trying to think as well. Yeah, the Robertson Trent pair was Ever as well. Ever was decent as well. Decent left back as well. Done his thing. Who did we have back in the day? We had the likes of Winterburn. Just Winterburn. Who else? Winterburn. Van Bronckhorst, Salvino. It's like the left back game is crazy, and brother. The left back game. I mean, when you think about it, look. Let me bring up a list of left backs here. Let's just debate it because, brother, I can't think of anyone. If I can talk about some modern. I forgot about these guys. Look, we've got a list here. Some of these are quite modern now. Alphonso Davies. We all know that guy, yeah. It was pace. Absolute sickening pace, yeah. Alphonso Davies. I've already mentioned Andrew Robertson already. Mendy. I don't know too much about Mendy, Don't know how good he is. I don't really watch Real Madrid, to be honest. Theo Hernandez, AC Milan. I don't know if he's still there. Very good defender. He's probably like in my 5, I think if I was to choose a 5 now, Mendes, I think, is number 1. Nuno Mendes is number 1. I remember Jordi Alba as well. Ronaldo, Balde, Estopian. Good left backs here, man. It's very hard. It's very hard, yeah, to choose a 5 for me. So I'm gonna cheat. Let's have a look. Cucurella. I don't like him, but you know, he had a great Euros, a great, you know, World Club FIFA Cup. Don't like him, but he, you know, these defenders that you don't like, you know, they're doing something right, yeah. Very good defender. People are calling him world class at some point. Can he be called world class? Would you say he's world class? Because he's definitely an irritating brother. Maybe he's chased Alaba out of Bayern. Jordi Alba. Yeah, Jordi Alba. What a baller, bro. What a baller. But yeah, Cucurella. I think you know what, this brother. Can we say he's world class? I think we can. I think we can, bro. Does he get into Arsenal? Arsenal's first team? Does he push Nkappi? Not in GOAT, but maybe world class. Almost world class. Interesting. Didn't they win the Euros recently? He won the Euros, didn't he? If they win the World Cup, yeah, then surely he has to be in the world-class conversation. I've seen him lock up so many players, so many good winners in this era. You know, maybe he's almost world-class, but I don't know what the argument is against him not being world-class. What does he need to have to be world-class? I think he goes in my list, you know. Yeah, that's the old school one, BBK. We're talking about the new one. We're talking about the modern days. So yeah, let's start that. We'll keep that. That's the okay. So this list here is the list of yesteryear. Yeah. So this is the list. I think I actually 100% agree with this list here. That's final, yeah. But we want to talk about the modern defenders, the modern left backs right now. So does he rank in the five best left backs, or is he not in this list? Let me know your thoughts, people, because I think he might be close. But anyway, let's look at the other players that we've got in this list before we go crazy. Yeah, let's have a look. Lewis Hall, he's still learning his game. Good player, but he doesn't go into my best left backs. I don't know who this guy is. Kai Henrique. Never heard of him. So he's not going into my Ian Matson. He's not going nowhere near my 5, even though he's a decent player. Tavares, get out of here. I know he's having a good season, but get out of here. Get out of here. You know what? I know he's had a good season, but hell no. Hell no. His hair makes him almost, if you choose it, he's world class. He's not making it in my 5. Who else we got? Gutierrez. I don't know too much about this guy. Does anyone know about this guy? Is he good? But he's a young potential, so I don't know too much about it. See, my left back knowledge is left back in the changing room right now. Guerrero, this is a good left back. Would I put him in my my 5? Spinazzola. Is he good? Because I've not really watched him, to be honest. I don't know too much. I need help from you guys today, man. I'll be honest with you. Get out of here. I need help from you. Cambiasso, old school, but not today. Does Robertson go in there? He doesn't play as much as he used to. Getting benched by Kirkes. Carreras. If you're getting sold by United, then you must have been crap. I thought this guy plays right back. Is this guy right back? Oh, 2021, yeah. Okay, I hear it. What's he saying now, though? What's he like now, though? Is he still doing bits? I thought Livramento played right, but I may be wrong. Potential. Another potential. I haven't seen enough of him yet. I need to be like, okay, yes. I don't rate this guy as much as loads of people might do. I don't really rate at Nuri as much. I just don't. I don't think his defensive side of the game is all that. Maybe I'm wrong, but eye test. I don't really see what the big hype is about this product, to be honest. Who else? Who else we got in here? Who's the next one? Just move down the list. I remember Alphonso Davies, yeah, everyone was going crazy about this guy. Everyone was going crazy about this guy. But it's kind of like, I don't know, if there's injuries right now. Skelly's in here, mate. When this guy first broke onto the scene, yeah, this guy looked serious, you know. I think Skelly's got the potential to go all the way. I think Robertson should be in the old conversation, you know. I think Robertson should be in the old conversation as well, because he had a good few years where he's on his game. Do you know what, man? Grimaldo is. I remember Arsenal were in for Grimaldo at some point, you know. He was a serious baller, you know. Serious. I think it's Mendes is in there. I think I'm putting Cucurella in there as well. So we just need 3 more spots. 3 more spots. Robinson is no go, but certainly entertaining. His crossing is one of the best. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's just move down through the ranks. Don't know much about this guy, but he's supposed to be really good. Anyone who watches Real Madrid, what do you think of this guy? Has he got potential to go away? Is he one of the best left backs in the world today? Let me know what your thoughts are on this. I don't really know too much about him. All knowledge is weak when it comes to Real Madrid, to be honest. Hey, this guy as well, you know. This guy for Fulham, he's been really good, you know. Anthony Robertson. He's been getting a lot of praise over the last couple of seasons. Very good fullback. Up and down the wing. Someone I'll definitely have at Arsenal, and someone that definitely can, I think, break into, you know, any top 4 team, I think. Would I have him in the list? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think this guy deserves a spot in my best 5 so far? Because I think he's a good player. I think he's a very good player. Obviously he's at Fulham, so he's not gonna have he's not gonna have won anything, but he's a good player, man. Very good player. Gonna have to make a decision at some point. Hernandez, right-footed left back, very good player. He's been very good, man, for both clubs and country. Very good player. Possibly someone that could enter the five-a-side, my five-a-side team, definitely. The worst, we've already spoke on Mark already. The worst thing is having to put these players together. Ronaldo as well. He's a baller as well. Ronaldo is serious. I do rate this guy. I think he's a proper left back. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Injury prone, but proper good. Who else we got? Kirkes. Do you know what? Look, really good for Bournemouth. Breakout season. Not hit the heights so far at Liverpool yet. But nah, not mine. He's not going there. He's too young, yeah. Balde. No one talks about Balde, yeah. Balde is a very good left back. Very, very good left back. Very, very good left back. I think this guy goes in, man. And I agree with Nick as well. Nick says, what does Nick say? You may pick Theo and Davies. Theo Hernandez and Davies. So Mendes, I think Cucurella goes in there. Does he go in there or does he not go in there? I don't know. I don't know. Let's just see the rest of these players, and then DeMarco. Yeah, he's a bit old now, but he's had his time. He was very good as well at some point. Doesn't go into my team. Hey, this guy as well. Yeah, he was impressive for City when he played left back as well. Yeah, like, people forget about Vardy, how good he's played in that position. Obviously, he's a centre back first, but let's not kid ourselves how good he's been playing for City in that left back position. Very good defender. Going forward as well. Got an eye for goal as well. This one as well. Nuno Mendes, he's definitely, player, excellent last season. Very, very good last season. Champions League winner. They won so many things last season, didn't they? This PSG team. So yeah, he's definitely getting in as well. So let's just bring up a little. I'll just bring up a little football team. Football. Let's just bring up. Let's just bring up a football one. It's a bit easier. Okay, so let's choose our five. Yeah, I know this isn't ideal, yeah, but let's choose our five. Freeform. So yeah, okay. So we're putting Mendes in there. Mendes. Did I say Cucurella? Cucurella. Just put his name. The little rat goes in. Theo Hernandez. Did you say Davies as well? Or is it Davies? Something's coming up later, guys. Oh, big up, Nick, man. Hope all is well, yeah? Is football on or something? I don't know. Take it easy, my brother. Let's go for... Oh, man. Ronaldo. This is shocking, isn't it, people? I know, man. Sorry. And Davies. I'm not happy with that. I don't know if I'm actually happy with that. No, Robertson's not in there, man. Robertson's getting benched by Kirkes at the moment. We can't put him in there. I don't know, man. This is becoming difficult. What are we gonna do tomorrow, guys? Best thinking what the do you know what? I'm gonna surprise you guys tomorrow. Let's give you a surprise tomorrow. Maybe best goalkeepers or something, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, let's do the best 5 goalkeepers in the world. Best 5 goalkeepers tomorrow, guys. I don't know whether I'm happy with this list, you know. I'm not too happy. I don't know if I'm happy with this list. Are you happy with this list? These 5? Would you say these 5 are the best 5 left backs in the world? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm sure there's better. I'm sure there's better. Anyway, honourable shouts to like Lewis Hall, Skelly, Anthony Robinson, Estupian, Cancelo. I think he can play both. Who else? I think Kirkes as well. Also as well, Spence as well. I think Spence is a great fullback as well. So yeah, we're just gonna end on that one. So Mendes, Cucurella, Hernandez, Grimaldo, and Davies are the best 5 that I've chosen for today. It is what it is, people. You know what? You can't always predict things all the time. Maybe there's better, and I'm sure there is better, and I'm sure I've got a few wrong today, but it is what it is. I'll leave you guys to fight that out in the chat. Make sure you leave a comment after this stream. Make sure you hype up the video. Make sure you do what you got to do, people. And yeah, we will be back tomorrow with some more. I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow, but maybe goalkeepers tomorrow, because I know Nems is going to be shouting at his boy tomorrow. And he's definitely in that list anyway. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, people. So make sure you slap the like, subscribe, and all of that, yeah? And I forgot to go into subscribe mode like a Nobbins. Forgot again. And is it too late to do it? Well, it kind of is, because I'm actually on the stream now. But I'm going to do it anyway, just to be annoying. Let's go into subscribe, people. Yeah, people. Also, we'll probably do the best game of the season as well. We'll talk about the best game of the season so far as well, which what's the best game of the season? I thought that Liverpool versus Bournemouth game was a great game as well, but we'll talk about that anyway. But listen, people, out of here. Peace.